Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through how you can resurrect your tribesmen and keep some of your best people alive even if they die, or at least bring them back to life. If you find this video useful and informative, please do drop me a like and a subscribe down below. Those things are both very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first thing that you're going to need to do in order to get access to this feature is have the mysterious stone table, which is this one right here, and then of course the level 1 mysterious stone table upgrade, which is this kind of capsule looking thing at the side here. Now, in order to get both of these, the easiest way to do this, of course, is by following the quest line, and that will first take you to the Ancient Ruins dungeon. This one is around level 25, so do be aware you'll probably need to get to that level, and I would strongly recommend bringing yourself bronze hammers, because those are the best weapons for this, along with bronze armor, and I would bring 2 or 3 hammers to make sure you don't have to come back. Also, definitely bring with you some encumbrance-based food, so some potato-based food, and your mount if you can do so as well, because these things are very, very heavy, and there is also a portal, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, which you want to pick up the pieces for when you are in here, on top of a lot of good resources as well. So definitely come prepared for this if you haven't done it already. But essentially, you'll go through this area and you'll be able to find the pieces that you need. I'm not going to show the gameplay right now in the video because I don't want to spoil too much for those that haven't done it. But this is a fantastically fun dungeon in the game, the first one that you experience, and it's really, really cool. Now, if you are on a bit of a higher level than that, or you want to go up this end first, once you unlock the first Holy Ruins just above the Ancient Pyramid here, they also contain a couple of areas where you can get this from as well, so you can find that there. However, these are a little bit of a higher level. These are around the 28 to 30 level, and they can be quite challenging if you are below that again, so I would recommend either leveling up a little bit or gearing up a bit further in order to take this one on. So now that you know where you can get it from, I'll let you guys explore that for yourself. But what is this mysterious stone table? Well, firstly, it allows you to change masks. It will allow you to kind of have a look at all of the different masks in the game, even if you don't have them unlocked. And on top of that, you can view each of the skills for these, so you can go right across and look at them. There's some very cool looking ones. Obviously, if you do have access to the mask, you can bring it into here. You can pop it into the stone table's inventory and then unlock it for you. But this is individual to your character, or your profile as it were, so you can use it between your own tribesmen, but friends do not automatically unlock the masks that you have. You can also use this for crafting, which is like I mentioned about the portal pieces here. You can build these up. You will need stone brick and green and blue crystals, as well as the portal parts, so it might take a little while to gather all of the stuff, but certainly when you're going through the dungeons, picking up these portal parts is very, very useful, because then you've got them there ready to go. On top of this, you can also uncraft items, but what specifically we're looking at here today is the remodel. So what is remodel? Well, you can see here that you can put in entry info, and what you can do is pop in up to 4 different ones. You can see here that it says level 40, Novice Vagrant, Outcast, so it gives you all of the information, as well as the skill levels and maximum skill levels. So what you can do with this is pop in any of your tribesmen that you want to be able to respawn, and you'll be able to respawn them from this place. There is a toggleable option on the game menu if you are running your own server, or if you're playing solo or private, where you can do a perfect remodel, which will remodel them exactly as you've saved them. If you don't do this, I do believe that there's a chance for them to have slightly different stats once you resurrect them, but that will depend on the server settings that you have enabled. But essentially, it will mean if you get some really, really good high level people with that red or that gold sort of thing in this diamond next to them, that you can actually resurrect them. So if we take a look here at this Outcast level 15, you can see that they have the legendary red emblem next to them, which means that they have particularly high levels of skills. And if we have a look in here, you can see that they have dual blade level 108, gauntlets 113, 104 on the bow, 102 on the blade, and they also have the battle tested experience gain, as well as the hunting origin. Now, all of these things are really, really good, and for example, if I wanted to go out and use this character and wanted them, if they died, to be able to resurrect, then I can go over to this bench and save them. To show you how this works, if we go over and we click control onto the tribesman that we want to do, and then go over to the mysterious stone table with the character that you want to save, you can then go into the remodel and you can press spacebar, which will enter your information. Now what you can do, of course, with the ones that are not your main character is delete the data. So if you actually get a better person and you don't want to actually keep this one, you just click X and delete it, or you can press E to update the information every time you come back, because the resurrected version will be the last one that you entered the data for, and not if you've leveled them up since that. So do bear that in mind as well. A quick tip for how you can also find these better tribesmen: you will need to have access to the quality assessment node here on the mask. This is in the same place for every single mask, so you'll be able to grab this whichever one you've got on. And what this allows you to do is hold Q to detect and assess the quality. So as you can see, when you zoom in, you can see there that that one has got a blue diamond next to them. Then if we go across, you can see that this one here doesn't have any because they are a regular level. And you can see with that it says Novice Warrior, and it also tells you that it's a heart captor. Then the next one, you can see here that this is just a novice guard. But if we go over to the outcast, that was of course the legendary one, you can see that it says master hunter. So if they are gold or red for the legendary there, you definitely want to pick those tribesmen up to bring them back to your base, as they do have a higher chance at having the higher skill caps. And then you can of course save the data and bring those back to life. So what I've done here is taken control of one of my tribesmen. We're going to go into the mysterious stone table and then over to the remodel tab. In the bottom right, you can see the info entry queue. There is the spacebar, so we're going to press that, and as you can see, that's the stats as they currently stand. Now what we're going to do is go over here and say something treacherous was to happen, like for example you click the respawn button. They are going to die, and what you'll see here is we've got an achievement for sacrifice, obviously first and foremost. But if we just respawn as my main character right here, and then what we can do on my main character is go over to the mysterious stone table, and we can interact with this in the remodel, and we can go down here to the outcast and it says deceased. Now what we will need to revive them is mask energy of 400 and green crystals 2. I would assume as you level up the characters and the skills, this actually may increase, but just as a heads up, it is going to cost you something. It's not completely free to do so. We then go ahead and click onto this outcast and click R. As you can see in the bottom right, that is the remodel. We can do that, and in 3 minutes that character will be remodeled. So that remodeling has just finished, and as you can see, the tribesmen will jump straight out of this little capsule and return to whatever job that they were meant to be doing beforehand and rejoin the group. So that is pretty much it. You just need to have the required materials, and you need to make sure that you have the data uploaded here. As you can see, like I said towards the beginning there, you can only have 3 additional ones other than yourself right off the rip. If anybody has managed to get the level 2 or level 3 parts, and this does increase, please do let me know down below in the comments. But as far as we're aware, you can do at least 3 of your tribesmen. So if you pick maybe 3 of your best, probably fighters that you're going to be taking out, if it's people that are staying around the base, hopefully they should be pretty secure if you build your base in a decent location with some guards people around, then you can just remodel 3 of these. But it is required to have their data in the entry point in order to be able to revive them for the materials. So that is it for today's video. Just a very quick update that this is something you are able to do once you get to around the level 25 to 30 awareness level strength, showing you where you can actually get it from and how to use it. Hopefully this does help some of you out, as I've seen a lot of people asking whether you can actually revive your tribesmen, because you don't want to lose someone that you've worked very hard on getting. So hopefully this does give you a bit more knowledge and understanding on how you can do that, and hopefully this helps you to enjoy the game with your better tribesmen as and when you want to. Hopefully the video has helped you out. If it has, please do leave me a like and subscribe down below, and other than that, I will catch you again very, very shortly on a brand new upload. So take care and peace.